Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to World of Warcraft Vanilla and our hardcore run on the Druid on the Bloodsail Buccaneers server. Look how busy it is here in the Crossroads today. It'd probably look crazier if I had player names floating. I like to keep those off so that things look clean and we can be immersed, but yeah, lots of people here today. It is a weekend. So yeah, things here are popping off. Today we are going to start doing what we need to do to make sure we can get all the Wailing Caverns quests. So I'm looking at a guide on Wowhead as to where we can get those quests and what we need to do as far as chains. And a couple of chains we have to finish here. We have to do the Stagnant Oases. We need to get to the end of that chain. And then we need to get the Raptor Horns. I'm not even sure if we grabbed that quest yet. Yeah, do we have the Raptor Horn quest? I don't think so. Oh yeah, we do. So yeah, Raptor Horns, we'll get the quest Smart Drinks Part 2 after that, I believe. And the Oasis quest will also chain into a quest. And then we'll be able to pick up the rest of them in Thunderbluff and in Wailing Caverns itself. So yeah, once we do these two chains, we go to Thunderbluff, we grab the ones that are there, and then we're ready to do the dungeon anytime, as long as we have the ones that pick up in Ratchet. And I'm thinking that by level 20, we'll be good to go. I don't know if we get any big tanking abilities at level 20. But it seems like a good level to think about going in there. I believe that most of the enemies are level 18. Alright, there's going to be aggressive turtles around the lake as well that we have to watch out for. Looks like we have a clear way down right here. Somebody's been here because we have some skins. I think we also have to come back here and fight these guys. So this is not going to be a one and done. I think we turn this one in, we come back, we fight the Snapjaws for their parts. Maybe their shells. And then I think that one chains into the Wailing Caverns quest. And then the Raptor Horns we can get south of Ratchet. Thought we would have stolen silver as well. Maybe I'm thinking of a different quest. Okay, so that one is done. I think we go back and we turn this in. I believe the raptors for Raptor Horns are down this way. Some buffs would be good. I mean, we have intellect, but we could also give ourselves Mark of the Wild, and thorns would be awesome. There we go. We'll see if I can remember to put thorns up in 10 minutes. I highly doubt it. Our track record, I think, is basically 0%. 0% for keeping it up all the time. Yep, phrasing. I feel good because I feel like we have so many quests to do that are at our level and within our level range, and then we also have Silverpine that we're still working through, although those quests, like we discussed, are a bit of a higher level and there just doesn't seem to be as many of them as there are in the Barrens. We have quests waiting for us in Ashenvale at the Zoram Strand. A couple of those that we could do. And we have the Stone Talon stuff starting to open up to us, so A lot of options right now on where we can quest. And it feels good to be getting this character to that point, and I'm feeling pretty strong on it. I think as long as we continue to be careful, I can't see what could take us out. I think of all the ways we died in the past. And a lot of the ways we die, we just get into situations where we have too many ads chasing us or too many enemies on us. And I don't know, I feel like with entangling roots and all of our heals, and then we also have War Stomp for a quick stun, we could probably get away from most things if we get to a point where we have to run. Like always, it's about recognizing early enough that it's a run right now type of situation. Especially that gets hard when you feel strong on a class, I think.
Peace, friend.
Findings are amazing. The seeds I gave you were dried and dead. Whatever rests under these oases can create life from nothing. We must study this more. Your findings are incredible, Rambles. These oases hold properties that must come from an outside source, or perhaps an inside one. I want to know how these fissures are affecting the beasts who drink from the oasis' water. Hunt the snapjaws at the lush water and stagnant oases. Bring me their shells so I may examine them.
We shall meet.
Okay, let's sell anything we can. Keep our inventory looking good. A powerful brew that increases your strength by 4 and your intellect by 5. Storm Stout brew. I like that. Let's get that out here. Capped Salty, the priest, dead at level 22, and the Hillsbred Foothills. Rip, brother. Go again.
Later.
And yeah, we're not going to grab the poison thing right now. We're going to let that stand. Anything else we want to do here? I don't think so. Let's go right back down and we will get this one done. And I believe the next one will take us into Wailing Caverns. And then we will go get the raptor horns. I don't think I'll do the Wailing Cavern run today. I do think that we will wait until we're level 20. But I'd like to be ready so that as soon as we ding level 20, if we can time it right, we can just immediately look for a group. And now that we're in the hardcore guild, that should be a little bit easier. A couple of you guys were kind of worried that I pugged it, but understand that for me, getting people out of this hardcore guild or getting people out of the general channel, that's the same thing for me. Because I'm not active in the guild. I'm not even able to keep guild chat up just because I want to respect people's privacy, and also I don't know what's going to pop up there at any moment. Could be good, could be bad, could be ugly type of deal. So yeah, to me it's like if someone's doing a hardcore run and they're invested in their character, then I'm going to trust anybody as much as I trust anybody else because I don't have any kind of personal relationship or dialogue or discourse with anybody in the guilds, so... It's all a pickup group to me, and that is part of the fun. It's definitely a part of the fun and the thrill. See, these raptors don't have the horns. They are not going to drop the horns for us. So we'll just try to avoid them. We don't really need them. Then again, we always kind of need leather, don't we? Eventually, guys, I'm gonna get on and I'm gonna level up leatherworking. But right now, I think it's okay just to like stockpile the materials, and then I could probably do a lot of leatherworking in one big stint, like one big sitting, while I do other things, maybe off recording. Fighting in the water as a bear. Yeah, water fighting has never felt more awkward. We need 8 of them, so... Oh, the drop rate seems okay. I'm gonna try to fight some of the ones on the land, though. I'm not particularly fond of fighting in the water. Can't wait till Cataclysm comes out and we get that water zone. I'm super excited for that. The cool thing is they give you that seahorse mount for part of the zone, from what I recall. That was polite of them, at least. Blood spatter. Isn't it like the second blood spattered shield that we've gotten? It's money. I don't mind. Can we pull this guy out to us? I guess I could have remembered to skin. That would be a good idea. Have I forgotten many in my wake? I don't think so, but with this many people around, if I did forget a body back there, there's high odds that somebody skinned it for me. The Druid's been a real joy in the past couple weeks, guys. It really has. I'm kind of worried now because, like, as soon as I start to get attached to a character and like really dig the character, that's usually about the time, you know, level 19, 20 when they get killed. The exception was the priest. He got to level 25. Why don't I even remember if it was a male or female undead? That's weird. I guess I've just been playing too many hardcore characters back to back and getting them killed really quick. I enjoyed the gameplay on the priest. It was slow, but I was enjoying it. I just don't know, was I attached to the character? Not in the way that I was attached to the Dwarf Hunter, and not in the way I was attached to the Gnome Warrior. I would say no. I was enjoying the class a lot. I think it's a Forsaken thing. I've never really been able to get into play, and I know I know the Forsaken is somebody's favorite race, right? I like the idea of their fantasy. It's just when I play the character, I have a hard time getting into it. And it's kind of always been like that. I've always been drawn to like try to play them because I do like their background and like the idea of being raised as this entity that's lost its humanity entirely, but has to find like a new way to be a person. You know, that's interesting to me, but I can never get immersed in the character. I am going to go ahead and skin some of these ones that people are leaving behind. I feel like they've had ample opportunity to come back and skin them if they were doing that. And now I'm going to grab some. A little bit of scavenging. Have to be mindful of the breath meter. It's not gonna sustain us for very long in vanilla. So I'm gonna make my way back up to the surface here. It would be really embarrassing to let a character drown in a hardcore run. Almost as embarrassing as dying on the elevator, but not quite. Not quite. Hey, that's 8 out of 8. I say we skin the rest of these guys and we go home. Who else needs to be skinned? Anybody? Ooh. It's always sad to see a body. Especially one floating in the water, because I hope he didn't drown. I hope that's the hope. Okay. So yeah, let's... You know what? Instead of going right back to the crossroads, let's come down here and see if we can get the raptor horns. I felt like we should have a quest to get silver or something from the back of this raptor den, and maybe we will get that later. Or maybe we have it and I'm not tracking it. That could be the case. But either way, I'm just like, I'm devoting this time to Wailing Caverns prep, so... We are going to get the horns, even if I could be doubling this up with another quest and being more efficient about it, I feel like it's okay. Oh, the Baron's lighting. We're getting into that afternoon light, man. It's so beautiful. If we catch up to that hunter or see him again at some point, I will try to give him Mark of the Wild. I probably could have popped out and hit him with it. That might have been the polite thing to do. Aboriginal Robe of the Eagle, Stam and Int. What do we got on now? 2 Stam? I want the Stam and Int. Yeah, I know it's cloth, guys, but I feel like... Give me the Stam and Int, please. Thank you. It looks cool, too, man. Look at that. I've been digging the Druid so much, it's got me worried. Like, I've been missing out on Druid my whole life or something? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I might pop back on our Wrath of the Lich King Druid. We have a Tauren Druid who is level 33. Who is probably just ripe to go into Stranglethorn and start, like, swiping everything in sight. Glyph of Mauling everybody's face. Yeah, I mean, geez, that sounds really fun. Because this has been a blast. I mean, I just have a really good time. It just feels good. The pacing of combat, the buttons I have to press, the results of the buttons that I've pressed, the things we can do to get ourselves out of trouble. It's great. Yeah, there was definitely another quest back here at some point that I'm sure we'll get. Do I want to take on 2 of these guys? Feel like we could have planned that a little better. We'll get there. We've forgotten thorns again. I told you guys this was not the day. when you could throw hots on yourself, you feel like the beefiest of tanks. Not that you would really tank like that, you know what I mean? Like, I doubt, like, in a raid or dungeon situation, you're often, you know, maybe pre-boss, you just pop it on yourself really quick. I mean, it's going to have limited use. It's going to relieve the healers in, like, the beginning part of the fight, but, you know, after that, you're going to suddenly be getting hit like a truck. But yeah, I don't know, for soloing stuff, it's a blast. We can go ahead and... Merc Sword of Stamina, 4 stam, two-handed sword. Of course, enormous in a Tauren's hands. Alright, so we've got 0 raptor horns. We're 0-5 here, I think. But then again, it's not even really marking these guys out here, but you hover over them and Questy thinks they should have it, so. Also, some of them up here, it looks like. We'll keep fighting down here for a while and see if we can get it to drop. But it's nice to know that we have an alternate possibility to farm them at. Are we going to end up pulling both of these guys? I think I have to plan as if yes. And the answer was yes. Select the Warlock, dead at 21 in Ashenvale. I think I just added the HC tag onto the pronunciation of their name, and sorry about that. Well, we did get 1 horn, so that's promising. And we do have some respawns up, also good. Who needs thorns? We don't need thorns. I should really figure out some kind of reminder for myself for thorns. Now that right there was a dick move on my part. I waited for a second and I wasn't sure if he was trying to pull, and I thought maybe this guy would come as well, and he didn't. There was no social aggro there. So yeah, that was my faux pas. Is that what it is? A social faux pas. But he didn't call me a dick, and I appreciate that. Had he done so, my position would have been non-defensible, you know? I would have just given him a sad emoji. So we've got 2 out of 5. We're doing pretty good. Now, are you a skinner? You're a mage, so likelihood of you being a skinner is not very high. Skinning 144 out of 225, so we don't have to worry about that again for a while. That's nice. We're getting some medium leather. And my worry though is that, like, when I go to do leatherworking, I'm probably gonna have to go back and farm some more light leather since we can't use the auction house or anything to supplement what we might need. I know we don't need the Moonfire, man, but it's so cool to be able to pull with the Moonfire and get that damage over time rolling before they even come in. I just like it. It feels really good. I wouldn't even mind working in like a Wrath, you know. I feel like if you go bear over cat, you could supplement some of your damage by throwing a Wrath and then a Moonfire and then shifting. You could probably do that like every other pull and not ever go Then again, I don't know how much Wrath costs right now. Let's have a little look-see. Only 55 mana. We're paying more for a Moonfire. I guess I could auto-attack this guy. You know, that would be cool. I thought we were good, but we were not good. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Stolen silver. Oh, okay, look, maybe I do have the quest. Maybe, guys, maybe I should click on the item because maybe I actually have the quest. We do have the quest. Okay, great. Perfect. I'm glad that I actually hovered over that because I had almost just written it off entirely. Even though I mentioned that I could have it and it maybe it's just in my log untracked, I still didn't look. This is kind of one of those areas that on a busy server like this, as a skinner, you could just kind of hang out, wait for people to walk away from the bodies, and then you could just skin. You would not even have to really do a lot of fighting if you didn't want to. Passively skinning the remnants of people's fights. So where are we at? We have 4 out of 5, which is really great. Oh, I had Wrathbound over here, and I didn't even notice. Did not even remember that. Now, even without a heal rolling on us at all, that went really well. Surprisingly, nothing up right now, and no bodies on the ground either. Probably expect a big wave to respawn any second. What's going on out here? Okay, we do have action out here. Okay, this was not really what I was thinking when we first pulled this. Okay, that was questionably worth the HP we lost. Maybe it would have been better just staying in bear form. I think we're fine now that we got those hots rolling, but definitely could have pulled that one better. And with that, though, we did get the last item that we needed. Let's skin these guys, and then I think we're heading up to Ratchet to turn this one in. We'll fly back to the Crossroads to turn the other one in, and then we will fly to Thunderbluff to get the quests there that are for Wailing Caverns. Well, that was probably not the best way for us to go. And we should definitely be in bear form if we're going to take those kinds of hits. We leased them quickly enough.
Yo!
Alright, here we go. Smart drinks. 6 potions of wailing essence. Okay.
Hurry back!
There we go. So, there's also the trouble at the docks. That is a Wailing Caverns quest. Let's grab that one. Now, we're gonna probably hit our cap here. I think I might drop some of the quest over in Silverpine, because we can just pick them up
Have a good one.
whenever we're over that way. Rothhide Ichor. At the Sepulchre, let's drop that one. Baron's Peril. Pick that one back up. Yeah, we'll just grab all these again next time we're over that way. There we go. That gives us a little bit of room to play with. Okay, now we need to jump on a flight to Thunderbluff.
Talk to me!
Oh, actually, we need to hit the crossroads up first.
Time is money, friend!
There we go. We did recover the stolen silver as well.
Strength and honor.
The rambling boots. I mean, how can I not equip these, right? I mean, they're rambling boots.
For the Horde.
There we go. Those are better stats for us anyway. Skygold the Warrior, dead at level 21. Ouch. Ugh. I feel for you, man.
Greetings, traveler.
Let's let him do his thing first here. These shells tell me much, but I fear many more questions are now raised.
What brings you here?
Hamel Room Totem is the one. The shells you have brought me have a taint, one I have never before seen. I am certain the water of the oases is the cause, and I can sense the confusion they cause the land. It is as if the land dreams and cannot awake. The Wailing Caverns must be the source of the taint. But before you go there, speak with Hamil Rune Totem, the Elder Druid. I sent word of him to the happenings in the Barrens. He is wise and can offer you counsel. You will find him in Thunderbluff on Elder Rise.
Ancestors watch.
Okay, and then Mirror Rune Totem is in the Sepulchre. That's just a little breadcrumb. Gathering the Cure is the Druid quest.
I have just
Go ahead and get rid of some of the stuff we can't use. I feel like taking the stamina is going to be better than the spirit. Alright, from here, guys, I'm just going to put us on a flight. I'm going to put us on a flight over to Thunderbluff. I'm going to pick up everything there, get all the breadcrumbs turned in. I'm probably going to visit the bank and drop off all the leather that we have at the bank. And yeah, that is what we are going to do now. And then for next time, we're so close to level 20. I'm going to do a little bit of research on the dungeon and just kind of see, like, looking at the items, it doesn't really say what level they are. Oh, those are the quest rewards. Yeah, I'll do a little bit of looking. But, I mean, if we're looking at the levels of the quest, they're all good, right? Yeah, green. They're all going to be yellow, so maybe we're good at level 19. I'll see what the trainer shows for what our level 20 abilities are going to be. And if there's something that I feel like is going to help us a lot while tanking, then we'll wait till level 20. And if not, then maybe we will look for a group for this next time, because I think we will have all the quests after we visit Thunderbluff, and we should be good to go. There are a few quests to pick up at the dungeon entrance. The tricky part is you have to get inside one of the eyeballs. You guys guided me there on a different character, so I think I can get there again. Inside, there's like, the outside of the Wailing Caverns cave is like a skull. And inside one of the eye sockets are some quest givers. And yeah, it was a few months ago, and that was the first time that I'd ever known how to get to those quest givers. So we'll try to get to them again, we'll get all the quests, and we'll see. Either way, it should be a good time. Thank you guys for being here and joining me today. I really do appreciate all of the continued support here on the Hardcore Run. Thank you guys so much. Take care of yourselves out in the real world, and take care of each other. And we will see you back here again very soon. Bye for now.